Hi everyone, I'm going to talk about table, field, and record in SQL. The first one is table. So what is a database table? So it is where all the data in a database is stored. So for example, in here in PHP I have a database called test shop, and all of these are the tables inside the database. So a database consists of one or more tables, and each table is made up of rows and columns. So you think a table is a grid. The column go from left to right, and each entry of data listed down as rows. So each row is in a relational database is uniquely identified by a primary key. So every table can have a primary key, but it doesn't have to be. So the primary key is optional. The columns defined as a primary key. It ensures the uniqueness in the table, so no two rows can have the same key. And then the primary key of one table may also help to identify records in another table and be part of the second table's primary key. And then the next one is record. So what is record? So a record is a group of data saved in a table, and then it is a set of columns. A record in a database is an object that can have one or more values. And then groups of records are then saved in a table. So in this example, rows are this one right here. That's the first one and the second one. And then also sometimes it is so records and row are interchangeable terms. So sometimes you can say it's a records or rows. And also the next one is field. So a field is a part of a record and contains a single piece of data for the subject of the record. And then field and columns are interchangeable terms. So basically fields is our column. So you can see the fields of first name, surname, address 1, address 2, postcode, and so forth. And then I'm going to show you an example using a sample website. We're going to use PHP and also MariaDB and then PHP. So in this case, I have a mock website. For example, I'm using PHP. I want to pull all the items that are currently checked out. So I need to pull the information from a couple of tables. So I had to create a query on my file PHP, and then I can pull the information from my PHP So the name of the database would be right over here, and then these are all the tables. So if you want to pull the information for the list of items that are currently checked out, I need to pull it from my show data table. So this is the table that I need to pull the data from, and then the tags or the headers on the top right here are the fields or column, and then all the information or entries or data from top to bottom are the rows or records. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching.